to take his properties, including this apartment behind me. Aaron?
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. What, they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey, man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man.
Hey, Money Mayweather, Floyd, don't think you gonna surprise me with that big tractor trailer with all them cars on it. I done seen your cars. I done seen them.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is once again facing intense public attention after allegations connected to a reported $42 million fraud claim resurfaced. The undefeated boxing legend has strongly denied every accusation, insisting that he has done nothing improper and has fully met all of his tax obligations. According to Mayweather, the media has greatly exaggerated the controversy, creating a misleading narrative that does not accurately reflect the true circumstances surrounding the situation.
When it comes to the media in this country, while everyone is counting my money and assuming the worst, these are the facts. Uncle Sam received $26 million from me in 2015. What else could they possibly want? I'm sure I would have been notified much sooner if there were any real discrepancies, right? Bottom line, everybody just wants to be part of the Money May show, including the IRS. That's fine. You can crunch numbers all day, but in the end, my empire is rock solid and intact. Now calculate that.
Rick Ross recently criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr., claiming the former world champion no longer displays his famous collection of luxury cars as frequently as he once did. According to Ross, that noticeable change has fueled fresh speculation regarding Mayweather's financial status. Critics have also pointed to Floyd's long-standing habit of spending enormous amounts on exotic automobiles, luxury watches, expensive real estate, and other high-end purchases, arguing that maintaining such an extravagant lifestyle brings significant financial responsibilities. Despite all of the rumors and ongoing criticism, Mayweather continues to insist that he is not facing any serious financial problems.
Mayweather is about to pay $2 billion to purchase a sports team and may never have to pay taxes again. The tax code offers these super wealthy so many methods to erase their income through deductions, and none is better than purchasing a sports team. Buying a sports team is like buying a unicorn real estate property. The value is always going to go up, the owner is going to make money, but on their tax return, they're going to use a strategy to report that they're losing money. See, the owner is actually allowed to write off the entire cost of the sports team against future income. This will allow Floyd to pay less in taxes. It's called amortization, which is very similar to depreciation. But if Floyd ever decides to sell the team, then the taxes will be owed. Who cares then? Because the taxes he was supposed to pay during those years, he's going to take that money, reinvest it for personal profit. See you, Floyd. Hit your boy up if you need help with taxes. My name is Duke, and I make taxes very easy to understand. Give me a follow.
As rumors about his financial condition continued to spread, Floyd Mayweather Jr. responded by revealing that he had made a $26 million payment to the Internal Revenue Service. Rather than ending the speculation, however, the announcement generated even more discussion. While some observers viewed the payment as evidence that he was addressing his tax obligations, others questioned whether additional liabilities might still exist. As a result, public debate over Mayweather's finances only intensified, with many continuing to speculate about the true state of his overall financial position.
By showing on Instagram $26 million, a payment he made to the IRS. By the way, nothing makes your tax payment look shadier than when you're just holding up cash.
Right.
That's not a good look for the IRS. But he showed his actual, $26 million. Then just pay him. Like, I don't know why, like, he's mad at the media. It's like, oh, you guys are making things up. No, it's leaked that you asked to pay after this fight. Like, you make all this money. If I was Mayweather, not only would I pay them on time, the IRS, I'd tip them. I'd be like, hey, here's what I owe you. Here's a little bit. Get your woman something nice, all right? How was Christmas for your kids? Oh, you're Jewish? Convert just for this.
In recent months, Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s financial affairs have drawn increasing public attention following reports involving substantial debts and continuing financial obligations. Allegations connected to business disagreements and reported overseas commitments, including matters said to involve Dubai, have only added to the speculation. Interest grew even further after reports surfaced about a $42 million asset purchase, leading critics to question whether making such a major investment was wise, while other financial concerns remained under discussion. Despite the growing rumors, Mayweather has consistently denied experiencing financial hardship, maintaining that his investments are part of a carefully planned strategy designed to preserve and expand his long-term wealth.
Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. Why they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter, but man, hey man, let the chips fall where they may, man. Everybody can get it on my channel. I'm just putting out that news, man, like the feds is putting it out there, because the feds is all in that, man, business right there, man. How you on all these millions? But man,
sources reportedly close to Floyd Mayweather Jr. have raised additional concerns by claiming that, at certain times, his spending has exceeded his monthly income. Many observers point to his lavish lifestyle, including luxury vehicles, private jets, expensive jewelry, and high-end real estate, as possible sources of financial pressure. Critics argue that maintaining his larger-than-life public image may have taken priority over careful long-term financial planning. Even with those claims continuing to circulate, Mayweather has repeatedly dismissed them, insisting that he remains financially secure and is not dealing with any monetary difficulties.
We both made some real money, but you know, you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
He probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. We say we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved up.
That's a fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we real. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got $10 billion. And I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, you know, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem. I think.
Throughout the years, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has made several bold statements regarding his wealth, claiming he earns millions of dollars every month and even suggesting that his income surpasses that of Bill Gates. Those comments attracted enormous public attention and sparked widespread debate. However, financial analysts and skeptics have questioned whether such claims accurately reflect reality, arguing that figures of that magnitude are difficult to independently verify and may not present a complete picture of his actual net worth or overall financial situation.
Says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, you know, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes, what did he say, $300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month.
Within the span of just 1 week, Floyd Mayweather Jr. reportedly spent nearly $5 million on new real estate acquisitions along with the purchase of a private jet, attracting widespread attention across social media and major news outlets. Supporters viewed those expensive purchases as proof of his continued financial strength and confidence. Critics, however, questioned the timing of such major investments while discussions surrounding his reported tax matters were still ongoing. These headline-grabbing transactions have further intensified debate about Mayweather's long-term financial planning and overall economic stability.
In 1996, a con man bought the New York Islanders with fake documents and a fax machine. This is the story of one of the craziest scams in sports history. It all starts with this guy, John Spano Jr. He ran a company called Bison Group in Dallas, Texas. They leased and financed equipment, nothing major, but he was the type of guy to make it seem like they were managing hundreds of millions of dollars. In reality, he was worth less than $5 million, but John always dreamed of being a billionaire, and his way to become one was own a sports team. So in 1995, he positioned himself as a local wealthy businessman and approached the Dallas Stars ownership group as a new potential buyer. The Stars did some basic due diligence and found out that he really didn't have as much money as he was claiming, and then they just dismissed him. So then John tries again, but this time he chooses a brand new franchise, the Florida Panthers. And he actually almost bought the Panthers, but after the owners asked for more thorough financials, the deal fell through. Which brings us to 1996 and the New York Islanders. The owner at the time, John Pickett, was desperate to move the team. He bought the team during a dynasty where they won 4 Stanley Cups in a row during the early 80s. Since then, the team was on a steep decline, losing millions a year. In the early 90s, Pickett tried to sell the team, but every time it fell through. Then out of nowhere, here comes the mysterious business tycoon, John Spano, here to save the franchise. And this time, Spano came prepared with fake financial documents, phony businesses, and forged letters of credit to look legit. He said all the right things, he looked the part, and Pickett was so desperate to sell the team, he did, for $165 million. And with no one really looking too deep into it, even the NHL approved him. The wild part is, he was given full control of the team without even making a payment. For 4 months, Spano acted as a legit owner, sat in on GM meetings, signed players, traded players, and even took interviews as the owner. However, the lies did catch up to him. Spano misses his first payment and he blames it on the bank. Then he misses a second payment and now everyone starts digging into his life. Turns out he didn't have any money at all. All of his bank statements were fake and even his financial advisors were just his friends pretending. Once the truth broke, the whole deal was void. Spano was later arrested and sentenced 71 months in federal prison. Now, something like this would never happen today, but it is pretty wild.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s recent acquisition of multiple properties in New York City has generated strong reactions from both supporters and critics alike. Fans have praised the purchases as smart real estate investments that support his goal of building long-term generational wealth. Others, however, believe transactions of that scale have placed even greater scrutiny on his finances, renewing questions about his broader financial condition and whether his investment strategy can remain sustainable over the long run.
Mayweather has reportedly acquired 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan, spending approximately $402 million. This substantial investment was made through his real estate firm, Vada Properties, and is intended to expand his portfolio in New York City real estate market. Mayweather has expressed that this purchase holds significant personal meaning, reflecting his humble beginnings and desire to provide affordable housing options. He stated, "Growing up, I used to dream about owning just one home by myself. When you work hard, you can achieve anything. However, it's important to note that while Mayweather has announced this acquisition, some reports suggest that property records do not yet confirm a transfer of ownership. Experts speculate that he may have acquired a minority stake with options for future expansion rather than full ownership of all 62 buildings outright." In summary, Floyd Mayweather has publicly claimed to purchase 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan for $402 million, aiming to enhance affordable housing in the area. While these claims have been widely reported, the exact details and confirmation of ownership are still subject to verification. So even ChatGPT is saying, like, that's not official. Whether Mayweather is saying it or not, ChatGPT is saying it's not official.
Although Floyd Mayweather Jr. has publicly claimed to own numerous buildings throughout New York City, some reports suggest the reality may be more complex than it initially appears. Analysts believe his real estate portfolio could consist of partial ownership stakes, investment partnerships, or multifamily residential units rather than outright ownership of dozens of separate buildings. Those reports have continued fueling debate over both the true size and structure of his property holdings. Commentators have also questioned whether references to 62 properties actually refer to 62 individual housing units instead of 62 standalone buildings. They note that a single apartment complex can contain dozens or even hundreds of units, making that distinction especially important. Others have speculated that some of the properties may be older developments with redevelopment potential, suggesting they could eventually be renovated or replaced with larger residential or commercial projects. As those discussions continue, critics argue that exaggerated descriptions of Mayweather's business ventures have increased public skepticism about the image he presents. In another widely discussed incident, Mayweather was reportedly seen traveling in an armored vehicle while visiting Mexico, drawing significant attention across online platforms. For many observers, That high-profile appearance further reinforced his reputation for displaying luxury and status, continuing to shape public perceptions of both his wealth and financial image.
62 buildings. You buy a couple.
I'm not 62 units, I think, right?
No, 62 units could be one building.
Yeah, it could be.
They got buildings with 90 units and 100 and some units.
He has 62 multifamily units. That's what it says. So that's 62 buildings. Like you just said, it's probably
so
62
think
buildings.
about it. If he has that, some of the buildings might not be in the best condition.
Right.
So knock it down and build, or knock, if they're side by side, knock both of them down. Don't renew rents. Let them move out and then build a skyscraper.
Or if he makes commercial.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has long been recognized for his remarkable collection of luxury automobiles, regularly showcasing new additions across his social media accounts. From rare supercars and private jets to numerous other high-value assets, he has consistently built a public image centered around success, enormous wealth, and an exceptionally extravagant lifestyle. Over the years, his passion for luxury has become one of the defining characteristics of his personal brand.
Viva Mexico! See you now. See?
In addition to his impressive collection of exotic cars and private aircraft, Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s assortment of luxury watches has also become a signature part of his public image. He frequently posts photos and videos featuring high-end timepieces worth substantial sums, further reinforcing his association with exclusivity, wealth, and luxury. Those displays have strengthened his reputation as someone who openly embraces and proudly showcases an extraordinarily lavish lifestyle.
Deal with the best. So today, I purchased 3 vehicles. Give them the breakdown, Chadwick. Give them the
2025 Cadillac Escalade V ESV. This is a supercharged motor version. But the best car you purchased is...
what about this? I bought this today.
Brand new 2025 matte blue G63 AMG.
And let's walk down here. Check this out. Come. My new toy. Give me the breakdown.
This is a Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. This is the most rare of all the Chirons ever produced. One of 60. This is a one-of-one spec. All of the whole body is carbon fiber exposed in blue, and it's been painted. You can see there's blue exposed carbon as you...
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s business decisions have often faced criticism from people who believe financial success has, at times, been prioritized above ethical considerations. His involvement in several business ventures, some of which have attracted controversy, has led skeptics to question both his judgment and credibility as an entrepreneur. As a result, debate surrounding his long-term financial strategy has continued to grow. At the same time, his ongoing displays of luxury, expensive purchases, and high-value investments continue reinforcing the image of wealth and extravagance that remains central to his public identity.
To watch me talk about my watches. Right here, I got 3 cases, and they're all full of watches. So when I travel, I like to take, if I'm going for 45 days, I like to take 45 watches with me. I like to have options. So everybody's always asking me, what's your favorite watch? Well, one of my favorite watch brands is Avi & Co. As you can see right here, I got this a few months back, and it's one of my favorite watches. One of the best brands in the world. That's just my personal opinion. I like the brand so much, I went and bought another watch just yesterday, Avi & Co. As you can see, Avi & Co. Now, let's talk about watches. Let's talk about jewelry. Let's talk about a few things. I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. So we'll set this to the side. Now, we want to give the people an appetizer or something light. So we give you 2 appetizers, then we'll give you a main course. Just a few watches that I got while I travel. So check this out. We're gonna go here first. And of course, the company is Avi & Co. Crazy company. Now, I need you guys to come closer and check this out. So let me...
Throughout his life, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has dealt with numerous legal challenges, including cases involving financial matters. He has served time in jail, and his legal history has consistently attracted widespread public attention. Despite earning enormous purses during his legendary boxing career, Mayweather has acknowledged that fame often comes with significant personal sacrifices, including periods during which he lost his freedom. His financial affairs have also remained under close public scrutiny because of claims involving business transactions and tax-related issues. Reports concerning disputes over luxury jewelry purchases, along with alleged incidents connected to Dubai, have further intensified discussion about the way he manages his finances.
$5 or $8 million 5-fight deal or something like that. Have to check the numbers, but he turned that down to start his own promotion. And when he was with HBO, he worked out that deal to do the 24/7 when you can see the behind the scenes. That was right around the time when reality TV was getting big. So you didn't have social media then. People began to build and know Floyd off of the 24/7. I can tell you right now, my wife even became a boxing fan from watching the 24/7s. So the timing of him becoming his own boss, which you're going to make.
Public opinion regarding Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s financial decisions continues to be shaped by the various controversies that have followed him over the years. Although he presents himself as a successful businessman and strategic investor, critics argue that some of his decisions appear to prioritize short-term rewards instead of long-term financial stability. His relationships with business associates and investment partners have also contributed to the perception that much of his success is closely connected to the powerful image he projects. As additional legal questions and financial disputes continue to emerge, many observers remain divided over whether his reputation as a financial powerhouse is still as strong as it once appeared.
Are true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly...
That concludes today's report on Floyd Mayweather Jr. Thank you for watching and keeping up with the latest developments. Be sure to stay connected for future updates, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next report.